It's the one element of this entire arc that I'm like, okay, wait. As I'm piecing things together, it's making a little bit more
Welcome
sense,
to the
and I kind of love it.
WBC Arena.
Neptune Man, all
They've been
alone against
talking the
Thunder and
talk.
Lightning,
It's now
gives up and
time to
dives into a
walk the walk.
volcano where
I'm Todd
Chaos actually
Grisham.
goes to save him
Alongside
and
me
send
is
him into the
Johnny
future
Nelson.
so he can still help.
Time
Time
2.
flying.
It's time
Chaos
for our
sacrificing the
tale
last of his
of the
life force
tape.
to save
Red
Neptune
Low,
Man. Look,
6 foot.
I'll admit, Chaos
Here
grew on
comes
me through the
Riddick.
series. He genuinely grew as a character.
This
He
bout is
was
scheduled for
important for
8 rounds
Montaro's
of
growth.
boxing. Fighting out of the
You know,
red
there's no
corner
value
from
credit if it's
Brooklyn,
because
New
Bill
York, here is the...
he
What a
helped
pleasure it is to
Montaro.
be.
He got point on his
These
behalf for
athletes have been waiting a
here
long
in
time to
Corbin
square
Way.
off. Here we
He
go.
served his purpose. Now here's where I gotta be real with you guys. At the time of writing this, I was unable to find translations of 39 chapters of the series. They may be out there and fill in the blank, they may not. But I'm going to report on what I read and not speculate what happened to this boy. The last we see of the translations has Phoenix guided Montaro to master the muscle spark of the three great muscle techniques so he can beat Thunder and Lightning. That's why it's so important to support the official and unofficial releases as translations of series like this, and Pokemon 2011, really only happen because of the passion of fans wanting to bring this series to a wider audience. We take what we can get, but when there's almost a sixth of the series missing, it leaves some considerable gaps. We then cut right to the middle of the finals where Kevin Nash and Montaro are squaring off against Thunder and Lightning and they're on the back foot. Like, yeah, I know I said Chaos served the purpose, because the reader absolutely has to know Kevin and Montaro are going to team up again and run it back after the not-so-stellar tag against Astro Man and Wolfman. Like, why else would you bring Kevin back to the tag? That's Chekhov's Kevin Mask right there. Chaos was a great villain to give us time before Kevin Mask took the stage again and Montaro could actually stand up there with him. We get some of Thunder's backstory where Evil Time Chojin kidnapped his mom and he was created, so she understandably hates Time Chojin and hated her son when he started to show his evil powers, so he ran off to work with Lightning.
So much for boxing. This is a
Kevin and Montaro team up, and while they save Thunder, Lightning ends up falling into the volcano is gold. Bill. They drop the ball to the bottom of the trophy and people are bring back everyone that got hurt so they can go on to the scramble to the throne and fly off to their timeline. See, it just reads like 28 volumes of fanfic. A what-if story about two generations meeting and having a clash of scientist trophy the world has ever known. Is it better than the first part? I would honestly say no. There's so much padding in what is actually available, and there's just so many characters that don't make any sense to be included. It's a very basic premise to get us to the peak matches that people actually want to read, and by the end they're wrapping everything up with a neat bow, so Pokemon can go on to beat Super Phoenix, and 2011 can happen literally just a few short months after this series ended, which is just wild. And honestly, having been an Ultimate Muscle fan most of my life, getting to the end of this was honestly rewarding. I loved it. And again, while I can be critical of it now, it's not a bad series. It's a series that if you want people to revisit something from their childhood, you encourage them to check it out. And then, as they read it, they discover a broader world and see something even better, especially going into 2011. It does do an excellent job of bridging the gap from the original series to 2011 and showing you how Yamago's writing style grow. They were very experimental in Ultimate Muscle. I will at least commend them for that. The problem being, there was a lot of failed experience.
Like many others, I'm a senior enthusiast.
Fuck yeah. Thanks, Rob. I got you a bonky over here.
So,
How do you create a second Sugar? Montaro did get better in the second part, but overall, was he still stronger than Kevin Mask? I don't think so. Kevin Mask absolutely stole the spotlight and became a fan favorite, understandable. But going through these parts, even if they weren't the best I've ever read, they absolutely reinforced my love of the franchise.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in that once. He knows what
Yes,
shot
he
works
does.
and where to land it. Then try and do it again.
Oh,
He's just
oh,
not
so
trying to
bad.
get trigger happy.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. What about Wilder in that last round? Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though.
Oh, boy, gang. If this is
Dude, no.
Push it up. Get on with the job.
first time with us, welcome. And if you're joining us from a previous video, hey, man, we love to see you. I hope you're doing
There's the
well.
bell for round
All
three.
right.
Gotta
So
get
you
the
saw the
momentum
first
shift
part,
coming their way. What
sat
can they
down
do
and watched
here?
Perfect
What a
Origin anime,
knockdown.
and you're
1
like,
minute.
gee,
You need 1
I
hour
wonder
to get
what
over a shot
happened
like
next.
that.
Scary, man. Looks
Oh
like
my
he's
fucking
in
god.
real trouble.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
It's
Go
how
ahead,
you are going
get
to
all
deal with
that
it.
weight for the
oh.
Off your jump.
Well,
Stay
things
flipped and he's
spread.
in a world of
And
trouble.
that's why anyone
I
pretty
don't
good.
think I've ever seen him this
Don't
hurt
worry,
before.
fam. I got it. I've gone ahead through the key part because it probably works best that way. If you just want to skip to the end so you know what's going on, you know where to go. If you want to skip over my rambling about how great the series is, I'll see you all at the start of part 1. Okay, so not all the losers are gone. I gotta say, the perfect Chojin origin arc is honestly one of the best shonen arcs
kinda
of
mad,
all
saw you
time,
fuck it
and
up.
really just something fascinating as a whole. The series arguably conclusively
Bam,
concluded in
bam,
1987. Super King,
boom.
Super Phoenix got married to Game King, and really anything that needed to be resolved was.